Hello, everybody, and welcome to Sexy Astrology for the month of March. Yeah, here I am posting like a million years late. I'm getting back into old habits, and as you can imagine, I am just really feeling it. I have been extremely spaced out, and I don't know if it's because, people that are sentient, like I'm just feeling the collective giant kind of anxiety that's out there. And I have been extremely lucky. I haven't actually lost anybody to the virus, but 6 people have died, close friends, a few, and a few people that are in the next to the immediate circle. So that has been really hard. And anyway, I'm just going to give a collective review of the month of March and then go into the April horoscopes. And I hope you're well. Bear with me. Do a little review of what the planets are doing, and it gives a little reflection of why this pandemic is so amazingly powerful and everywhere all at once. I live in upstate New York. Yeah, so I live in upstate New York, and personally, my jaw has just been wide open. I have been really speechless, and I have been unable to kind of connect the dots about what type of reportage I could make for anybody that would make it seem interesting, because you know what? It's not entertaining. It's just kind of a moment where people are, it's probably pretty natural for people to stay at home, and it's probably kind of a relief. Honestly, with the North Node in Cancer in the second house, I write it's a good time to take care of long neglected projects, which is something that I have been doing. Okay, so, happy birthday to the Pisces that are out there. My daughter turned 13 the day the world shut down, and we had a giant birthday party in upstate New York at a skating rink. And I'll tell you, it was really fun. We were the only people there, and, we didn't pass any virus around, but at that point, it was like, woo, we're going to pass Corona right on to you. All these teenage girls. She turned 13 on the 13th. Anyway, so if you're a Pisces and you're watching, your colors are green, black, and blue. Neptune, the Sun, and Mercury all in Pisces in the 10th house point to the month of March. The environment is benefiting, and there will be some form of a dark horse that comes through the situation, an unexpected healing agent, namely in blood. Possibly that antibody idea is the thing that people could really focus on. But the other upside of the corona is the business of how the environment is benefiting, and how cool it is that we are sitting at home not producing more cars to pollute the environment. So the environment is taking a big sigh, and hopefully folks whose agenda has the environment, who are political people and out there in office, will be conducting experiments on the many benefits of non-productivity. Because I did understand that the ozone, or the clouds, are clearing up over Italy and China, and well, definitely in New York State, where we have the most cases in the United States. So anyway, that's one thing that's a little bit positive. Like I said, the whole people dying en masse has me a little shaken up. I pray every day that people who are dying die at peace, and that their families can, handle it. But let me get to the meat and potatoes of this reading, which is that in the month of March, Saturn, Pluto, Jupiter, and Mars, all in Capricorn, along with the North Node. I think they call it a stellium, 5 planets, very heavy Capricorn. So this in the 8th house rules the house of death, okay? Because the house, Pluto is Scorpio's ruler, and the 8th house is associated with Scorpio and Pluto. So it makes sense that Saturn, Pluto, Jupiter, Mars, and the North Node, all in Capricorn, would point to a widespread, long-term, crazy disease that nobody can see. A little tiny virus, which is Plutonian in nature, spreading out throughout the whole population very easily so that everybody knows about it, and then people are dying, is what is being reflected in these planets. So death, the other upside though is research, solution, a widespread solution that will come up. I think it'll definitely be around the antibodies. I can't keep saying that enough. I feel like the scientists who take the antibody research stuff are the ones that are going to be the most successful. Solution-based research, death, unseeable force, and virus, as well as expansion. So I'll just break it down to you a little bit. Saturn is in Capricorn. It's at home in Capricorn. And Saturn in Capricorn rules the structure of a situation as well as the history, the story we will tell ourselves later. And it makes sense that certain political figures have no grasp on reality because they're unable to access what this powerful Capricorn energy is. And too bad for them, and hopefully they won't be reelected. Oh my God, if you know what I mean. So anyway, Saturn rules structure, and it is very at home in the sign of Capricorn. Pluto rules Scorpio, and also anything that's underneath the surface, anything that's unknowable and deep, subversive or subconscious energy, also affecting a large population. And if you associate Pluto with Scorpio, you know that people with a lot of Scorpio are the most effective people when they go deep and they don't react to anything. So there is a deep, deep sense of the unknowable, and it affects a large population. Virus, virus, virus. Keep in mind, Capricorn likes to dominate and win in the 8th house. Oh wait, I forgot to say that it's also interesting that Mars and Jupiter, active energy is Mars, and generosity and expansion, planet of expansion. This combination of planets just points to widespread disease. But it also, on the flip side, represents widespread solution. So something out there that we've all got is going to heal it. Aside from spirituality, the brass tacks of scientific research, hopefully. Keep in mind, Capricorn likes to dominate and win in the 8th house of death and taxes and therapy. Might I add therapy? The 8th house rules therapy. It reflects a perfect storm of these times and widespread disease. We must also entertain that there will be an upside, the environment, a better political future, the math. Scorpio and Capricorn together rule numbers and math. What happened to Andrew Yang? Oh my God. A better political future, the math, working out so that people can work and do stuff that is meaningful and valuable to them. I mean, I just have to say that I have been spinning in my own life. I've had 6 deaths. They were not COVID deaths, but it is very strange that this combination of 5 planets, the North Node is our future. Where are we going to? And it's very bizarre that at this moment, these 5 planets all hooked in, and there's this huge amount of people passing over. And anyway, Godspeed. I hope you're well. One idea about, I'll talk a little bit about Virgo, because Virgo falls in the fourth house. It is a really good time to finish projects that have a lot of attention to detail at the ready, and do something to please soothe your soul so that you can stay home and stay calm and stay out of trouble. Uranus conjunct Venus in Taurus, very important. Moving into the 12th house. Now is not a time for greed. And honestly, Taurus has a reputation for being like, oh, no, it's my stuff. Don't you touch my stuff. I've got money. But now is a time when Taurus is a great philanthropist, and money being generated for the betterment and the good of the whole. So if you can find in your pockets a way to donate, please do. Donate somewhere. Donate to the clean water, donate to campaign, donate here, donate there for the good cause. It's a very good time to be generous, and you will be better off. Love you lots, and we'll be posting April soon, and I hope you're well. And thank you for the people who reached out to me and asked how I was. I was just like, the first week of being kind of locked down, 3 people died, and I was like, I'm not going to post any horoscopes right now. So I hope you're well, and get back to me. Love you.